goes. I served 22 years in the Army. I have received some the nation's third highest award for military valor, um, which is the Silver Star. I was actually recommended for the Medal of Honor, and but I received a request to downgrade that to the Distinguished Service Cross, and ended up getting the Silver Star. There was a lot of politics that went into that, as you know, Greg. Had nothing to do with the actions. It had more so to do with just the unfortunate politics that go into these award systems. That's the reason why
The Biden administration shut down that process, and Donald Trump would executive order it to you tomorrow. That's my theory. Op-ed. You don't have to comment.
Well, and I won't comment on that, but I will say that I pissed off Joe Biden because I spoke out against his horrific retreat from Afghanistan, and I still speak out against it. 19 of my fellow service members got killed. 18 additional ones got horrifically wounded, and thousands are mentally scarred across this country. Suicide rates have went up dramatically since that event, and Joe Biden don't give a damn. Okay. Now, when I was the national commander of the Military Order of the Purple Heart, I openly made that statement on Fox News, and I was punished for that. Not just me punished, but the whole organization known as the Military Order of the Purple Heart was denied the right to testify before a Democrat-controlled Congress at the time because they were pissed because your national commander actually had the balls to stand up and tell the president and his administration that you're wrong and that you need to make this right. At the time that we told him that, he could have fixed that. He could have prevented a full all-out retreat. We should have maintained the airfield. We should have maintained control, and we darn sure should have took all that equipment out there with us instead of leaving it there. So, the Palestinians have benefited from that greatly. My understanding is some of that U.S. equipment has ended up with Hamas and some of these other groups. Hey, look, Joe Biden, he owns that. The Department of Defense owns that. They'll never hang a Medal of Honor around a guy's neck who will tell him the damn truth. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Now, the last one that told him the truth on things, he had received his Medal of Honor, and I'm trying to remember his name, but he was got it. Daggone it, I have to think about it. Anyways, his name's right on the tip of my tongue, and I have to think about it. But during the bonus march of World War I, he spoke out and said, the government owes you this bonus. And it was during the Depression, and the World War I veterans went to ask for their bonus, went and protested civilly. And then the military, basically run them over and killed a bunch of those guys, wounded a bunch of them. These are veterans of our country that were just simply asking for what was owed to them. It's a shame that those things happen. But when you have people with true character and decency and honor and integrity, I promise you they're going to find a way to either kill you or silence you. And a lot of times it's just easier just to ignore you and just label you as a nut. Look what they're doing to President Trump right now. Okay? Let's look what they're doing to Donald J. Trump. What are they doing? They're trying everything in the power. Let's get him on something. My God, jaywalking, anything. Shit, let's keep him out of this race. Because they're terrified of what he's going to do. Not because it's going to be some dictatorship, but because he's going to return the America to the American people, to the people that is of the people and by the people and for the people, and not for this select group of these lily-livered politicians that have never had to get up and really fight for anything in their life. And, that's an unpopular thing to say. I'm surprised somebody hasn't shot me for it already. But if that happens, then you probably know where it came from. It's just the reality of it, guys. I refuse to live in fear and stand in darkness and be a little mouse in the corner. I won't do it. I have people that come out. I had this husband and wife mad at me because I exposed this guy for being a liar, lied, said he had 2 Purple Hearts. And him and his wife have been after me since 2018, and they can't let it go. And they just keep showing up, saying negative things, nasty things, because they can't handle the truth. The truth is if you would just shut up and quit telling that lie, I'd leave you alone. The same thing with President Biden. The truth is if you just straighten your ass up and act like an American, then I wouldn't tell people that you're wrong. I would say, give him a chance. But right now, we can't give you a chance. We need to vote you out because you're not doing the job. And that whole cabinet that you brought in there, based on, social status, let's hire this person because they're gay. Let's hire this person because they're black. Let's hire this person because they're Muslim. Let's hire this person because they're anything except they're qualified. And here's the deal: you hire people based on qualifications. Everything else doesn't matter, because when it really all falls apart, let me tell you, the fact whether they're married to a man or a woman, or whether they're dressing in a dress or dressing in a three-piece suit, it don't matter. The only thing that matters is if they have the ability to function and do the job. The Department of Transportation has failed miserably. Go to Palestine, Ohio, and take a look. Right there is the full effect of doing what Joe Biden has done. And they still got a problem there. Go to the VA. The VA hospitals should be able to be duplicated. The one, the hospital that I went to in Huntington, I should be able to go to California and get the same level of care no matter where I go. But I know that my care depends on the location more so than anything. Is it a blue state or is it a red state? And it shouldn't be that way. So, anyways, you probably got a little bit more than you wanted to get, but there you go.
Captain, I'm spellbound once again today. You can never speak too much because every word, there's not a wasted word. Val once said episodes ago that when you listen to this show, you get smarter. And I'm feeling smarter already, and even, of course, mandatorily more emotional just listening to your stories. This is all about leadership. This is all about manhood. And this is all about fatherhood. Okay, that's the missing bottom line. Elephant in the room, fatherhood, fatherless households. Please